what's that thing coming towards us? Is that like a cab or a modern trash can vehicle? You know, a garbage dumpster or whatever you call it, a garbage truck. I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't know really. If that's what garbage trucks look like, then I don't know if the future's gonna be that good. Alright, now last time we went up the lift, so we'll go over here, see if there's anything different in this area. Okay. So, okay, well.
Yes?
I'm looking for
Yes?
JF Sebastian.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist.
It's EB!
I don't think they
EB
took
Farnum.
anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell Corporation?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Terrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
Good evening, JF.
Evening, General. See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it.
Wow, you are a true geek, EB. I mean, I know you're called JF Sebastian, but really, I actually had trouble listening to him because I was thinking about EB Farnum the whole time. But wow, you are indeed a true geek. But if Tyrell funded this, you must have done some pretty important work, which means that you're also on the list of getting murdered really soon. Yeah. Now the thing is, last time we went through here, we were chasing Clovis. So I feel like I've left areas out. Like, I don't think we went over here at all. So we're gonna do a quick scouting run through his apartment, like we said. See if there's anything of importance that we missed whilst we were running through his house while he wasn't there. It's also kind of odd that he says that everything is alright whilst we've been running around through here. You'd almost think that he is well, you know, partners in crime with Clovis and Sadiq. I mean, what do we find? Hey.
I couldn't tell who was winning and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me.
Oh, come on now, McCoy. Clever detectives always win at chess. Well, maybe we're the exception to that rule. Anyway, I don't think there is much. Wow, look at that. Oh, I thought for a moment that this was us in the mirror, but it's just a doll that is like on the other side of the pool table, really. Wow, alright. Hey,
I didn't
what's
have time to
this?
stop for synthetic eggs. I remember tasting a real one back when I was a kid. It was like liquid sunshine. Damn tasty.
Wow. Really? So eggs are no more? Ah, I guess when there's no animals, then eggs are also no more. Man, do I not want to live in this future. Right, there's nothing here really. You're just a robot. Yeah, you're the one that we were seeing in the mirror. So let's see if there's anything over here. I guess this must be his lab. Wow, look at this one. Speaking about creepy, look at these faces. Definitely creepy. Now, you'd think that such a bright pink screen would mean clickable things. Hey, what's this?
Resuming interrupted print job.
Oh, hey. Interrupted print job resumed, huh? And that's where it got out from. Right. Well,
DNA research, incept dates, a lot of jargon, but I'd bet my spinner it was valuable to somebody.
Right, so we basically just took the research that EB, or JF, I think I'm gonna keep calling him EB because, but I think we just nicked, you know, pretty much the research that has been, wow, you know, making EB earn the wages that he earns, and yeah, we got his knowledge in hand right now, and knowledge, as we all know, is power. I wonder though, is there anything else?
Nothing more to find.
Alright. Well, I guess that's something that we definitely missed last time, and yeah, it isn't purple anymore right now. But I don't think we'll find much else here, so I don't know. No, that's just the same printer thing. So I believe though, alright. I don't think we went through over here. Oh yeah, we did, and then we ran over here into the bathroom, I believe it was, or yeah. And I mean, you know, just to make sure that we're covering all the rooms that we might have missed last time, and also perhaps to try and see if EB is actually hiding Sadiq and Clovis. You know, we'll go over here and see if we can find anything. Yeah, so this is the area where we could go up. I don't think there is, so this seems pretty linear to me. Yeah, now there's nobody over here, and I don't think I can go anywhere else on the roof, so yeah, definitely no more clues over here. But yeah, we got some DNA research, alright. I don't really know what I should do with it. I mean, let's just take a quick look at this DNA research, right? Maybe we can discover something of this if we just take a look at it in our mini computer. Let's see, where is it there? Research, no. Run-sitter, no. Let's actually look to objects. I believe DNA Sebastian. DNA Marcus, DNA Sebastian. Alright. Okay. I don't really know what that is supposed to do, but cheese. Alright. And Holden's badge. Yeah, and I think actually, and thinking about it, I think we should keep that out of the mainframe, just so that Guza cannot suspect that we got this badge. So I think that it's a good thing to keep this from him, rather than, you know, once we check the mainframe and he'll notice that we have hold of his badge. So, alright, by the way, I mean, I don't need, you know, video clips. Tyrell security. Alright, China by security disk. Photographs. Chinese bar. Moonbus.
Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before?
The Moonbus. Where did we got this from, really? An easel? Oh yeah, of course, that's the... Yeah, and same as this is the one we looked at. This is the Moonbus photo. I guess we must have picked this up in the Yukon, well, back alley dump of a motel, really. Huh, interesting. Right, anyway, so Clovis and Sadiq also aren't here, which leads me to the conclusion that they're pretty much, I don't know, gone, really, you know. We let ourselves get captured and they let us escape, so yeah, we're back to square one basically. However, I do want to know if we can learn more from EB over here. So let's see, what is our current approach mode? Surely. Right, that's fine enough. Let's talk to you, EB. See what kind of bills you have to spin, or you know, see what beans you have to spill about Clovis and Sadiq and all that.
You sure you don't have much valuable stuff around here?
Anything worthwhile I probably would have sold a long time ago. All this is personal stuff, wouldn't mean a whole lot to anyone but me.
Maybe they were looking for you.
Oh no, I'm nobody.
Well, if you're nobody but you get a building like this gifted from your employer, I don't know, that just doesn't rhyme up well. So you're definitely not nobody. You're some kind of genius who pretty much designed all these skin jobs, these wraps. So speak
You
up.
ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next?
What? I mean, EB, don't tell me you've been living under a stone for the last couple of days, because it's not only Eisenduller that's dead, it's also the doctor whose name escapes me for now, who was bombed, well, you know, not far from here, actually. He's also dead, and he was also a former employee of Tyrell. So, yeah, there are quite a few, well, you know, I wouldn't say coincidental murders in your colleagues', well, you know, well, ring of acquaintances. Let's put it like that. So, what's your response to me sharing this news
You know the
with you?
design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
Miraji, yeah, that's the one. Right, I mean, come on, McCoy, tell him that he's dead
How well
too.
do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man, and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
This reminds me of the movie where I do believe they also play chess. I could totally be wrong though, but I really seem to recall this from the movie that Dr. Tyrell, who is also in the movie, plays chess with one of his employees, which might actually be this one, you know, EB.
Talk to me about the twins.
You mean Luther and Lance? They were Dr. Tyrell's favorites until he let them go. Nobody really knows why, either.
You think they hold a grudge against Tyrell?
Maybe. But they're decent fellows, Mr. McCoy. I don't think they'd ever do a mean thing to anybody. They're real smart, too. Almost as smart as Dr. Tyrell.
Maybe they're too smart to keep around. Too much competition for the old man.
Oh, they could never take Dr. Tyrell's place.
How about this? Do you think they're the type who might help out renegade replicants?
You're a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the Nexus 6 series, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
So maybe they want to learn more about themselves. Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
I don't think you're liking the thought of that, but I think that Mr. McCoy over here is spot on, theorizing exactly my thoughts. It's almost like he could mind read. So you don't like it that much. Let's see if we can push you any further, or if you've shut close right now, you know?
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Alright, you're not gonna talk anything else anymore, but it's interesting what he said about the twins. We haven't spoken to them, but apparently they're really clever and they're nice guys who, well, what McCoy is implying to, and what we know, worked a little bit behind the back of Tyrell with the animal sales and, well, advanced animal designs as well, I believe. But yeah, if I were you, EB, I'd be looking around my, over my shoulder every step I take, because as far as I can tell, you are actually the one who bioengineered these skin jobs. And seeing how they're out to murder their makers, as it seems, I'd be very careful. It's interesting though what we learned over here. We got this DNA stuff, and wow, it seems that you are like one of the, the geniuses who did the most work on these replicants, along with Dr. Tyrell, and the rest were just, involved in small pieces of it. But I don't really believe all his answers. It seems like, at least what he's trying to, how he's trying to come across is that he's been playing with his dolls over here, except for when we ran through his apartment chasing a skin job. For the rest, he's been playing with his dolls, oblivious to everything else that was happening outside of this building, to like his colleagues and to the news, because we have been making the news with murder cases and whatnot. And it seems that everything has gone past by him, and he never noticed. I don't believe it, but he doesn't want to talk anymore, so we will leave. And I guess right now, seeing how, Sadiq and Clovis escaped and we have no clue where they are, I think right now would be the right moment to run that registration number of the car in the mainframe. So, yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what we can dig up over there. See if we can get any more info and clues. And, well, I guess then, I mean, we've been taken a beating, and, we've been tied up, escaped, we've questioned people and all that. I think that McCoy is really close to being, dead tired and just, well, pretty much fall asleep standing. So, yeah, I think after we've gone to the headquarters, quickly, put everything into the mainframe, it's time to go home and take a good night of sleep. So, yeah, we'll go... Wait, hold on a second. What's this? Hysteria Hall? Nightclub Row? Yeah, these weren't there before. Huh. Hysteria Hall and Nightclub Row. Nightclub Row, I mean, that's what the dude in the red jacket was talking about, the one that we ran into over here. Well, he was talking about Nightclub Row, but if he was, going over there, he'd have a pretty long walk ahead of him. And, these are just Tyrell buildings. Alright, well, I guess, these are new areas, maybe we should go over there as well. But first, we'll go to the police station, we'll upload stuff to the mainframe, and we will see what we get from, well, hooking up our clue database to the mainframe. So, by the way, I'm also quite curious, is the lab dude back, and does he have anything interesting to say for us? Lab dude? Nope, he's not there. Alright, fine. Toot 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 toot. Yeah, we'll go over here to this. Yeah, alright. Now, before we access this, let's quickly run through our clues to see if there's anything that I don't want Guza, or the whole department for that matter, to know. This seems all good. Video clips. I don't really mind those, nor do I mind audio recordings so far. Let's see there. Victim information. Yeah, that's limping foot. This is all old stuff, Lab paint transfer. It's also old stuff. Door forced. Yeah. Alright. So I guess there's nothing new over here. And objects. I believe we've run through this already, and yeah, everything over here is already sorted. So, alright then, we are ready to upload to the mainframe, so we will do so. Oh crap, this is the photo device. Though we did have a new one of the moon bus, which I'm very curious
Moon
to
bus.
Wow, good computer. Hey, you look familiar. I mean, I bet you that this could be Clovis, or perhaps his brother. Though there's also somebody
That guy sure
standing
gets
in the
around.
back over
Give me
there.
a hard copy of that.
Yeah, he does get around, and he looks like shit drunk, really, if you ask me. Right, now who is the dude over here in the background, I wonder? And where is this actually? Now, who is that?
That
Wait.
can't be me. Give me a hard
What?
copy of that.
Wait. What? We? Us? Me? McCoy? No. Wow, you... Now that's interesting. So, we've actually been at this moonbus hijacking. Wait. No. How is it even... We don't even look like we're hiding or anything. It just seems like we're standing there. I couldn't see if whether or not we had a
That
gun
can't be
drawn.
me.
But it seems that, you know... No, I don't have a gun drawn. I'm just standing there as if I were part of this group. How is it even possible? What? Wow. Really? Oh yeah, look at this photographing magic that
Give
we
me a
can
hard
do.
copy of that.
Hello there, Sadiq. Now, I mean, yeah, it's a bit hard to tell. It could be that Sadiq and Clovis don't see me. Well, at least maybe not in this photograph. Though, if they had the photograph, I think we've taken it from them, and they would surely have seen already that I was there. Which kind of explains why they didn't kill me outright on the roof. But it also gives me more questions as to why they didn't actually, you know. I mean, they probably didn't outright kill me because apparently I know these guys already. But on the other hand, why don't we know each other right now? And what, I mean, clearly we've gone separate paths because they're criminals, I am a Blade Runner cop, and I've been that for quite a few years. So, oh man, this is, wow, this is a lot of info that we do need to process. So, what's this? It's just an engine, nothing interesting really. Wow. Oh man, the info... This is just... It's insane really. It's absolutely insane. No, I guess it's nothing. It's just debris. Let's see if we can do any magic to the inside over there though. And see if we can look inside the vehicle. No. Nothing. Wow. Alright, McCoy. This is... I don't know, man. Really... It raises so many questions. This is unexpected. Wow. Right then, okay, now, let's quickly open up our stuff over here. And let's select this and...
That can't be me.
Exactly, so you know what? Guza is not gonna know. No, he is not. And it might even be, well, you know, I mean, I think it's best if we keep this from Guza altogether. So we'll keep the whole Moonbus incident. Of course, I don't really know whether or not Guza will get the catch and scent of us if we upload these photos to the photo device. Because if that's the case, then, well, he will already know because we've looked at the photos. But if it doesn't save and you know, and relay that straight away to the mainframe, then we're good. Regardless, I think it's a good move to keep these clues out of the general database and see what we can dig up on this car.
Uploading personal clue database.
Alright, Very good.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runsiter's. The car was registered to a woman named Dektora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the 4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could tell me something.
Yeah. Alright. Dektora. I mean, what a name. I have a girl baby. You know what? Let's name her Dektora. Right. Anyway, wow. I mean, we need to you know, go home and take a good night's sleep and ponder over this new information, really. Because, McCoy, you have been at the Moonbus hijacking. That was a hijack, which I can, you know, consider true crimes. Like, you know, you can steal candy from a shop. That's also a crime. But hijacking or stealing candy from a shop is a different degree. I did totally not expect this from you, McCoy. But you know what? Let's get home and we'll think about this a little bit, you know, the implications of this and the possible reasons behind
Your
the
floor
current
number,
situation. Right, we'll go to our own
McCoy,
apartment, of course.
88F.
88. Thank you.
Alright, open up. Hello there, doggy. I've had the strangest day in my life. I've been beat up and tied up, escaped, only to discover that I had partaken in a hijacking. Alright, well, you know what? We'll go out, we'll go stand on the balcony and think about what we've, well, you know, what we've encountered today. So, first of all, Clovis and Sadiq are out there responsible for the killing, and it seems that, you know, Lucy is part of their group, not because she partakes in the crimes, but because she's also a skin job Nexus 6 model. And, you know, she seems like, you know, she sees Clovis and Sadiq as her own kind, so yeah, we promised we'd protect her and wouldn't hurt her, which, well, I mean, I didn't really promise it myself, but of course, you know, McCoy said it, so we'd have to keep word, you know, being good detectives as we are. But, I mean, you know, there are so many open questions right now. The big one, of course, what was I doing at this Moonbus hijacking? Well, Stephen McCoy is surprised to find himself there on a picture. Now, of course, it could be photoshopped onto that picture, but the thing is, you know, and this is kind of taking a bit of the, you know, the period of where the game's coming from into account. I mean, Photoshop, back when this game was released, wasn't really a big thing. I mean, this game is from 1995 or so, 1997 I believe. I mean, sure, I believe Photoshop existed, but yeah, it wasn't as big and as widely used and accepted as it was back then. And photoshopping a photo, I mean, the whole word just didn't even exist, so, you know, it's a possibility, but I don't think that is, you know, the reason why we're on that photograph. Now, I think we were actually there, but we just don't remember. Now, why would that be? I mean, I know that the skin jobs have memory implants, but that would imply us being a skin job, a replicant. No. I mean, we're a part of the police unit that is hunting those replicants. It's, I mean, that just is contradictory in itself. But no, I mean, I was about to say, like, maybe we were on a covert operation where, you know, we got hit on the head and it all went sour and we got rescued and we didn't remember a thing. I mean, you know, it's on a stretch, you know, it's on a limb out there, but it's a distinct possibility. I mean, you know, a wildly and even as evilly out there on a limb, is being a replicant and not knowing it, and actually hunting replicants whilst being one ourselves. I find that highly unlikely, but it's a possibility. However, another question really is, I mean, you know, Sadiq and Clovis, why are they doing what they're doing? They've killed animals, they've killed 2 designers, and I know that, you know, and this is taking the movie a little bit into account, but maybe, you know, my theory on it, and what it probably is that Sadiq and Clovis, and Lucy as well, are just out there trying to discover who they really are, what they are, who made them, and why they were made, and also how to cure themselves, because, well, and this is a thing that I know from the movies, and McCoy also knows, so I feel confident sharing. You know, these replicants, they have a built-in, well, lifetime, so to say. So they don't just age as humans and die after 90 or 100 or 80 years or so. But I believe in the movie they could only live for 4 years. And it's probably the same case over here in the game, and maybe they are actually aware of that and they want to, I don't know, maybe find a fix or something, or find a workaround. Though, I mean, that also doesn't, that doesn't fit, because why would they kill the people who made them? I mean, those people would have the answers, so I don't know. I mean, the more you try to think about this, the more contradictionary it becomes, and the more questions I keep getting, you know. I mean, every possible answer that I come up with leaves me with 2 more new unanswered questions. Well. Anyway, let's go to bed, you know. Let's take a shower, check if we have any messages.
No
and
messages. I'm in demand.
Alright, no messages. Yeah, you're popular, McCoy. So that's how you take a shower, you just gurgle some water and that's it. Fine then, don't shower, but do take a night's sleep.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Come up with some brilliant solution to it all.